Good morning. It is Monday, May 20th. We are rolling into Memorial Day weekend. How the heck did that happen? But the official start of summer starts this weekend, and here's what you need to know this week heading into this holiday weekend. First, let's start off with a few quick notes to start off this podcast. Mystic Dan, the horse, well, his quest for the Triple Crown came to an end at the Preakness on Saturday, with Seize the Gray winning. Now, Mystic Dan's second place finish extends a 6-year drought in which the Kentucky Derby winner has failed to repeat at the Preakness State. It's the longest such drought since 1989 to 1997, according to ESPN. Moving on to gymnastics, and Simone Biles, her road to Paris is off to a great start. Biles made her season debut Saturday night at the U.S. Classic in Hartford, Connecticut, and she wasted no time, as you're surprised, dominating the field. She won the all-around title, which marked her highest score all-around since the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. She scored 59.5 points. Her score was nearly 2 full points ahead of the runner-up, Shilese Jones, as well. Okay, moving on to some deeper stories here. The PGA. We had the PGA Championship this weekend, and Schauffele, well, he got his monkey off his back and won his first career major title. He has 12 top 10 major finishes without a victory, and he has not won an event since the 2022 Scottish Open. Noted here, it's 2024. Has not won since the 2022 Scottish Open. And he had a phenomenal weekend at Valhalla in Louisville, Kentucky. And he played so well and a well-deserved victory. But you may have heard about Scottie Scheffler, the world's number one golfer, Scottie Scheffler, being arrested on Friday. Now, let me give you a little picture just in case you missed the story. So, hours before the second round, there was a security guard who was struck by a bus outside of the golf course, John Mills, and he lost his life and he died. The aftermath obviously saw major traffic issues, leading to a police officer attempting to stop Scheffler from entering the club and arresting him when he drove past him. Scheffler was charged with second-degree assault of a police officer, third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding signals from an officer directing traffic. Scheffler released a statement later on saying it was a big misunderstanding, and his lawyer was disputing the police's description of the events, but there was no body cam footage. So it's kind of a who he said, she said type of situation. Now, the traffic issues that impacted Scheffler also impacted the other golfers like Will Zalatoris, and he opted to walk alongside another player, Cameron Young. Now, Will Zalatoris said a group of players actually considered asking for postponement after the death of John Mills and the rest of Scottie Scheffler. It stayed in the locker room. They talked a bit about it, but did not present it to the PGA. Now, those charges against Scottie Scheffler are expected to be dropped this week. Last but certainly not least, let's talk a little hockey. First of all, the PWHL, or Professional Women's Hockey League, they are in their finals. Boston versus Minnesota. They had game 1 yesterday, and Boston is up 1-0 in the best of 5 series for the PWHL. Now, Canada is going to be rocking Monday night as the Vancouver Canucks and the Edmonton Oilers play Game 7 at Rogers Arena in Vancouver. That's with a spot in the conference finals on the line. We hope that gives you something to talk about this week. We have a lot of great things to talk about in this Wednesday's podcast. We'll get you prepped for Memorial Day weekend. We are talking Indy and all the great things that happen over Memorial Day weekend. Check in with us at lastnightsgame.com or certainly follow us on social media. Have a great week.